Greetings everyone, peace and blessings. I hope you are well fed and the sun is shining on you and you have fresh, clean water to drink today. And give thanks and praises for this day, first of all, and share some thoughts that have really seemed to help. One concept that seemed to really help me a lot was, I believe, please excuse me too, I'm at the park, so it might be a little noisy, but really amazing book, highly recommended. Reviewed her, and so I will be introducing you to her as well. So this thought is that imagine, when you're starting to think of quantum living and this idea that, if you look at everything around you, everything is energy. And if you had a microscope, you could see something and you can go very, very small. If imagine you can see to the very molecular structure and get all the way to the protons and the electrons. And in between those very smallest particles, there's more space than matter. So there's more space in between all of the matter than there is actual matter. So in that space is absolute pure potential. In that space is where you create what happens next. And you could have a process, a communion, so to speak, with your cells in your body. And I think that this is the space where true healing takes place. Also, I just finished Brandon Bay's The Journey book, and this book as well has been absolutely profound. She healed herself in 6 weeks with a tumor in her uterus that was the size of a basketball, and she discovered this process and decided that it could really help a lot of people, and she shares her journey with that. So this process, as she's describing it in the book, I decided I would just go right along with it. So she had this horrible diagnosis and she was trying to stall the surgery, which is what I've been doing as well. And she goes and gets body work done. She gets some craniosacral work, which is really great work. And she is also cleansing her body as well. So I went and did this. I went and got acupuncture, and then I went and got a massage. And the next morning I was practicing my yoga practice, and I did a lot of cleansing yogic breathing as well. And then this memory came up, and it was if I was watching a movie very quickly, and I watched this memory. It didn't really trigger, it just was very matter of fact feeling. And then as that memory happened, I saw how it was connected to different situations in my life. And I realized that that was a deep thread in the fabric of my creation of this tumor. It's amazing to hear myself even be able to say that, creating the tumor. But honestly, after this experience, I really do believe that cancer is a very emotional disease, and a lot of diseases have a root cause in some sort of emotional seed. And it's usually not what we think, because even at first when I discovered this diagnosis, I had a lot of projective blame on other people. I was upset with myself. I thought of all of these different situations that led up to it. And as this experience happened, this breakthrough last week, and I saw this memory, it had nothing to do with any of those things. It was a very deep-rooted memory that created specific decisions throughout my life that changed and were negative, a negative influence on me. And I had to forgive myself, and I had to forgive the people involved. And this book that Brandon Bay's takes you on, The Journey, really helps you understand how to get through that process, get to the source, the root cause of the challenge, and to forgive. and to accept and release that. And it's very freeing, and it's very accessible to so many people, and it's really very simple. So I'm so honored to have come across this, and I did want to share that before the motorcycle goes by. On that note, I decided to do a series of interviews to help people just gain understanding and just really tools to help understand themselves. So it's called Know Thyself. The first interview of this series will be Dr. Terry Donter, who wrote the book that I mentioned earlier. It's called Quantum Life, A Better Way to Live by Dr. Terry Donter. And so she will be the first one in a series of people I interview, just to help you have information and tools to really be able to go inside of yourself and set yourself free. So give thanks and praises for this glorious day. Thank you so much for subscribing and hitting the notification button so you can stay in touch with me, and I will see you soon. God bless.